Hey guys, I know I said I didn't think I was going to do a video today, but I have something that I just could not do. It couldn't undo do right. Yeah, 6. So what I have here is a knife by Will and Eric Tuch from Tuch Knives up in Oregon. They're in the Portland area. I got to hang out with them. If you remember, I hung out with them at Blade Show West, and I just remembered, I just realized I forgot my hat, but don't necessarily need it because I cut my hair. So, yeah, basically this is a knife that they call the Sparrow. This is a really nice little knife in S30V. Wasn't sure of the steel because if you guys are familiar with Tuch knives, the only markings you're ever going to find on the blade or on the knife itself are down inside the backs, down inside here against the back spacer. And so that's usually where they are. So I talked to Will because I was unsure of the blade steel, and so was Chris. We were thinking it could have been 154 CM or it could have been S30V. So I called and I could talk to Will. I love talking to Will. He's one of my favorite people to talk to in the knife community, right up there with Elliot Williamson, because he makes these gorgeous knives. He's amazing at it, and he's just really humble and down to earth, just like a regular, regular guy. But what people forget is in the knife community, those guys like me that are really into knives, those are like our celebrities. Will Tuch, Tim Reeves, Eric Tuch, the guys at I can't think of his name now, Pena and stuff like that. These, the Chavez knives, those guys are like our celebrities in the knife world. So not to pontificate any further, we're going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look at this, but I'm going to show you something cool when we do it, because all I've been doing is this has a thumb stud, but this has a little trick, little secret, little added secret. So let's get this turned around so you guys can take a look at it. My wife just walked in. I got to help her carry some stuff in, so we're going to adjourn for a couple minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to try and do it here. So, first of all, I was on the phone with with Will. I tried to call Eric first. Look at that thumb stud. Look at that thumb stud. Now, what I want you guys to keep in mind, what I'm about to tell you. So you see how clean all these lines are and how smooth everything is and the grinds on this and the action. See how look at that blade grind. Really precise. Like I said, don't necessarily agree with this, but hey, not a knife I'm making. The lines are all smooth, clean, perfect. These are all made by hand. Pocket clip, made by hand. Liners, made by hand. This is, I know that Will said on the phone, he's like, we try to do the same things we do on these that we do on the art knives, but I got news for him. This is a piece of art. Now, so this is really smooth. Thumb flip, nice little blade. So let's look at the size of this. Overall, you're looking at just over 6 inches. Just over 6 inches in length. With a blade of, this should be easy, just shy of 3 inches. So just shy of 3-inch blade. Beautiful liners. The anodizing on them it's perfect. The anodizing on everything's perfect. The finish on everything's perfect. But this one has a hidden little secret. This is an auto with a hidden mechanism. So you can see, double action, knife, thumb stud, just like that, manual opening. This is your mechanism. You see how the liner or the scale moves ever so slightly? That's how you activate. That's how you actuate. Watch. Doesn't even take anything at all. But if you were to look at this and you hand this to someone, they're not going to know that this is an auto. But look at the finish on everything. Oh, and you remember I was telling you, like, if you're ever wanting to see the markings on a Tuch knife, usually right down in here. That's all it is. Very unobtrusive, but there are no sharp lines on this. This is all perfect. Like, I can't. The only thing you're going to be able to feel is that gap right there. If you rub your fingernail on it, you cannot feel anything. It is so smooth and so precise. And I don't know if you guys watched the video. Will and Eric are incredibly nice guys. We were supposed to hang out in Vegas, and Will just didn't look like he felt real good. So, and I got busy. But yeah, you guys saw it when we were in Portland for Blade Show West, how nice these guys are. And like I said, the cool thing is I like talking to Will because, like I said, I'm a knife guy. That's like talking to one of your celebrities. That's up there with, not so much for knife making, but when I was so happy to get to talk to Jim Skelton. Hang on, so let me turn this around. But yeah, can you see, guys? Look at how smooth. We'll get back to that. So everything on this has been milled smooth, hand sanded. It's just, everything about it screams that there was some care put into the manufacture and making of this knife. So I tried to be real careful with the sharpening as well. So we took this to 12,000 all the way down. Now, I did talk to Will about the steel, and we'll talk about that when I flip this back around. I'm going to have to give myself some altitude. Let me go ahead and crank this up now. Guys, here's some fun. I'll take you on a ride. We'll go all the way up. Take the elevator up. Just crank that up. You guys see how much more I can get in, how much more altitude I can get in with this tripod. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this around. I know you guys don't give a crap. Guys, I hate to admit, I don't know where my hat is. I know it's out of character, especially as my hair got longer. I don't know where it's at. So I'm gonna have to look around. I did not want to shoot this because I like to have the hat on in all the videos because it's recognizable. Anyway, back to this. The Tuch Sparrow. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I like when they come in. I like when Tuch knives come in because a lot of times I'll call Will and talk to Will. Because like I said, here's the thing. When you're a knife guy, there's certain people that you talk to and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to this person. Like, not a lot, I know Jim Skelton can be a polarizing individual, but before he was a knife maker, he had a YouTube channel a lot like this. You didn't see his face real often, but he's one of those guys that, like, I watched all of his videos. I followed him closely. And when you're a knife person and you get to meet someone like that, those are like the celebrities in the community that you're with. So when I get to talk to Will on the phone, it's always a treat. And he's always like, he's a lot of fun to talk to. So I was asking him about the steel on this, and this is S30V, but I asked him and he runs it softer. He runs it about, oh shit, I can't remember what he said. God damn it. Well, got a reason to call him again. But he runs it a good bit softer than a lot of other companies. So it is S30V. But the fact is, he's like, I could run it to 61. But most people would have a hard time sharpening it. I was like, start running them to 61. Well, start running them I know you're going to watch this, Will. Start running them at 61, and I'll give you a box of my cards. You can just put a card in there with it. Because people get it, and they're like, what the fuck is this? So, no, I had to get this video done because the problem was if I don't do this video, Chris will never get his knife back. I really love this little thing, especially with that little touch that it's got the hidden mechanism because it is an auto. And the thing is, like, you could have this knife in your pocket and a cop could grab it and never once know that you got a little felony going on there. So, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm getting to do a video. I've had a couple of these come in. I had one of, I think it was Eric's, that came in, and there was an issue with it. I sent it directly to Will to rectify. I didn't want to do the video that way. And I had another one come in, and I just never got a chance to shoot it, and I got it shipped out because the customer wanted it back. It was on an express. They paid the extra express sharpening fee. So, with that being said, guys, the Tuch Knife Sparrow is just overall really, really fucking cool. It never gets old. It never gets old. So, all right, guys. I don't know when the next video is. I don't know what it's going to be. Expect live feed stuff. From time to time, I don't have enough signal out here right now, as you can hear from the wind. When the weather gets crappy, my internet provider the signal just drops off. So makes it a lot harder to do live feeds, especially out here. It has something to do with the box at the street and moisture in the lines and things like that. And I don't know, that's what they've told me this time. They've told me 8 different things. So expect live feed stuff. I'll do my morning coffee hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. But I have a couple other knives I want to do videos about. So we will get around to that in the future. Like I said, guys, if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. But please tell me why. If it's just that you think I'm ugly, then well, you can keep that to yourself. But over here is going to be a I'm sorry, I got that wrong. I almost screwed it up. Over here will be a video that YouTube thinks you like. Down here's a video I think you like. Over here is a subscription link, and down here is a Patreon link. And as always, if you want to support my daughter's ice skating, her 2019 season, there will be a link to her GoFundMe in the description for this video. Guys, that's it. I've got several more knives to sharpen. I don't know if you guys remember in the live feed, I had a bunch of knives. All of them but 2 are done. I want to get them done so that I can be done. You guys take it easy. Get back to work, because I know you're watching me at lunchtime at work. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.